Hello everybody, it's Yena! I'm gonna be honest, I don't really know anything about Yena, but this video has like several million views and it's been appearing in my recommended feed for the longest possible time. So I thought, as I'm doing some of these reaction videos now, as I'm getting a little bit back into it, why not pick up something popular that I haven't heard of? Because let's face it, it's a woman holding a guitar and, you know, we're big proponents of the Japanese girls rock scene. So it could be really good. It's got millions of views. It should be really good. I don't know anything about this. I literally don't. I mean, considering it's got millions of views, I'm going to guess it's got something of a sort of a mainstream vibe to it. But I'm just excited. And the very first frame, as you can see, there's a band there. There's a keyboard there. I've just noticed there's a keyboard in the background. If you know me, you know I love anything where, you know, contemporary bands, rock bands, love it. But if you're willing to fry in those extra sounds, get those keyboard sounds in there, just gives it a little bit of identity. Anything that gives songs a bit of identity, a bit of nuance. That's brilliant. I don't know Yena's voice. Now, I'm wondering, obviously, because I'm here in Japan, when something's got millions of views, I'm always thinking to myself, is this something I might have heard just walking around, like on a tannoy, in a supermarket, in a shopping mall? I don't know. Maybe I have. But enough waffle. I haven't really got anything to say about this before we jump in. Let's just jump straight into it. I just realised my camera's slightly misaligned. I'm sort of disappearing behind it. Let's move me across. All right. It is time for a bit of Yena with DNA. Stomach's rumbling. I should get some food in a minute. Hungry for music.
Tell me, can you hear it?
Alright. Poppy start. Liking that melody. Okay, the keyboard's going in a very sort of old school cloth direction. This sort of studio set grungy look looks like something out of a K-pop video. A nice build up, like the muted guitar. Pay it off in the chorus though. I really like the chorus, but I'm not so sure about the balance. I mean, don't get me wrong, I know it's not going to be mixed heavy, but like, where's the crash cymbal? I can't hear it. You feel like you want the bar to come with a smash, but that sounds missing. I'm liking everything about this sort of pop rock crossover. Outside of that. Like these little twists and turns in the rhythm are really cool. And that muted build up. I love the melody, I love the feel of it. It's Alright, let's let the bridge sing. Alright, I was barely even a middle eight. There's a lot I like about this, but there are some little niggling problems that are coming up. I mean, it's like slick, it's high production, but not in a bad way. It's still keeping a lot of the musicality that you want, you know, like a good pop rock song. Alright, okay, yeah, this one's a difficult one. Basically, on the surface, I really like this, and I don't like to be one of those people who like sort of pick something apart and goes, well, I mean, I like to pick things apart, but I don't like to be one of those people who goes, well, it would have been great, but this one thing ruins it. However, this is one of those songs, and maybe this comes from having like worked in the studio with mixing. And if you're sort of person who works in the studio, tell me what you think about this as well. I like so much of this, the arrangement. I'm not the sort of person who's put off by sort of clean, high production sounds. It can kind of be kind of fun as well, especially when a song like this is very clearly focused on a chorus, on having like a mainstream impact. I mean, the chorus is really cool. It's catchy. Her voice is nice. It's kind of light. It's poppy, but it's got that sort of. It does sound a bit K-pop, I'll be honest, but it's got just enough sort of energy to really sort of convey the feeling, but also sound smooth. I like that. I like the sort of the dual guitar bits are in there great. I like the use of the keyboard. The rhythm is really cool. How it goes between the sort of like heavier, more dancier, sort of headbangy bits in the chorus, and then those nice little there's some really cool like slightly like alternate rhythms that come up in like the bridge and the second verse. Well, the bridge is not really a bridge. In like the second verse and places, there's nice little breaks in the drum beat. There is so much to like about this song, and I tell you what is going to be stuck in my head for a while. But anyone who's worked in the studio will know this feeling. When you're listening to a song for a while and you're like, something's missing, something's missing, something's missing. And you look and there's just one slider that you've accidentally left switched off. And then you put it back, you go, oh, there it is. Especially when you've got a big mix and loads of sliders. And just one thing's missing and you're like, something sounds wrong. And you look down and one of them's there. This 100% feels to me like they've taken like the crash cymbal and removed it. And that might seem like such a small thing. You just like expect like maybe 2 hits per chorus. But it feels like when the chorus comes in, it feels like there's no impact because it's all just coming from below. You've got this solid sound of like drums basically doing a solid drum beat throughout, guitar doing a fairly solid sound throughout. You need that smash, that sort of sound that hits, like accents that first note and then dissipates. I don't know whether that was because the people mixing this, who did a great job as a general, were more focused on trying to like just make the beat like have a pop value. But yeah, it's like this really feels like if someone could just like sit beside me with a crash cymbal and then every time like twice a chorus, every time the chorus line comes around they go smash, the song would be saved. As it is, it's weird. That feels like it's missing and it seems like I'm spending way too long talking about that one thing, but it really feels missing for me. Otherwise, I really enjoyed this. I do think as well, again, I'm being picky, I would like to hear more of a bridge. This feels like such a cool song. It feels like there's a lot of room for a bridge that then breaks down and then builds up and builds up and builds up. You can use her voice to have like a really soaring big bridge and then into the chorus. You could do that. But instead it kind of feels like it just sort of does a couple of bars and then background. So this to me, goddamn, why does my phone always go when I'm doing these things? I don't edit these videos, so my phone, I've got a Huawei phone, which means it doesn't work properly. Anyway, where was I? So it was free. Anyway, the thing is, though, is that, it just for me feels like this song, I understand why it's popular. I understand why people like it. It's good. If you're going to put me a choice between this and Taylor Swift, I'd much rather have pop charts full of this kind of thing. It's good music, nice arrangement, lots of cool things going on, good singing, nice melody. It does, however, feel like it misses some opportunities. And no, I'm not being a muso and say, well, you should have an extended guitar solo in there. And I'm not saying, oh, you should go off and have like some crazy prog rock breakdowns or anything, because there's already a lot of really cool detail in the second verse and everything. I just feel like the chorus is so good that it deserves a good bridge that throws you into a nice crescendoed last chorus. And the mix is so nice and clean that why would you get rid of, just turn up the crash. I think it needs about another 6 decibels at least on it, but just turn it up, because that was strange to hear. The crash is really weird. I liked it. It's frustrating, but I liked it. There you go. Any of those are my thoughts. I keep on snapping a desk. I don't know why I'm doing that. These are my thoughts as always. Get into the comments, tell me what you think, and until I hopefully see you very soon in Japan for the next one of these, remember to like, subscribe, all of that YouTube stuff, and for now, ciao, ciao. Stop button.